Already, East Tennessee Children's Hospital telling us they have seen 4 positive tests for flu. And the American Academy of Pediatrics says your children should get vaccinated as soon as possible. 6 News anchor Lori Tucker has more in tonight's Caring for Our Kids. Lori?
Well, Kristen, last year's flu season, as you know, was more severe than normal, and health experts say now is the time to get a flu vaccine. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends all children 6 months and older get a flu vaccine just as soon as it's available to them. And joining us now from Children's Hospital is our director, Dr. Ryan Redmond. Always good to see you.
Thank you.
So why is the AAP urging parents not to wait?
Well, it's very important because the flu season every year is unpredictable. So we've already seen some positive tests. We're hoping that this is a mild run-up and not hit really hard like we were with pandemic flu in 2009. But because it's so hard to predict and because the vaccine takes about 2 weeks to reach its full effectiveness, it's always important to get started early in the season.
All right. And there are different kinds of vaccines out there, so which is best for our children?
So there's the vaccine that contains 3 strains, which is the one that's available now, and there's one that's coming shortly that contains 4 strains. Now, the most important part is to take the vaccine that is available. If the 4-valent vaccine is available, that's great, but if not, the 3-valent will probably get all of the strains that are going around.
All right, and we get the nasal spray?
You can get either the nasal spray or the injection, the old-fashioned flu shot. And they both work very well. There are some restrictions based on past medical history, things like that. Yeah. So it's important to consult your physician. All
right, very good. And how long does this vaccine provide protection for our kids?
It provides protection essentially for 6 months at least, we know, before it starts to wane. And even after that, it probably provides some degree of protection. It's not like you're immune one day and suddenly you're not the next day. So that's why it's always important to get it early to make sure that you have the full duration of the season.
All right, and finally, you know, we have parents say, how safe are these? What is the harm in not getting your child vaccinated?
Well, it's always important because people think of the flu and they think of just a self-limited illness that will get better, and for a lot of people it is that. However, it's important to keep in perspective that across the country, over 100 kids every year will die from flu, and the majority of those are previously healthy kids with no medical problems.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that. Kids can be so vulnerable to this. All right, doctor, thank you so very much. We appreciate your advice as always. And if you have a question about your child's health, just email me at ltucker@wate.com. And be sure to tune in every Thursday here on 6 News at 5:30 as we get advice for you straight from the doctor.